Good morning! We are in Riga, Latvia today. We are just docking right now and we are in port from 11:30 until 7:30 today. It looks beautiful. I just plan to walk around and do a little Googling to figure out what to see in the city of Riga. We are so fortunate yet again. I've lost count of how many times I've said that in this video series, but what beautiful weather we are getting. Today looks like it's gonna be gorgeous. Got sunny blue skies out there and the weather says around 65 degrees or so Fahrenheit today. Really can't ask for more than that. It just looks incredible. So I am very much looking forward to getting out. I think right now I'm gonna head out and do a little bit of breakfast, and I wanna sit out on the pool deck for a minute, soak in some of this sunshine. I had such a great day yesterday in Klaipėda. So if you missed that video or any of the previous videos in this series, go back and check them out. And also don't forget to follow me over on Instagram so you can see what I'm doing real time instead of waiting for these videos to come live. So let's go head out for the morning, get a little breakfast, and see what's going on around the ship. This is so cute. We've got some people out here taking pictures of the ship. Locals, I suppose, watching us pull into port. Well, I decided to come up to an upper deck to see if we could get another view of Riga, and this is a good one. Really, really pretty area. I think boat tours would be really cool to do here. There are free walking tours available. I just looked online. There's a website for them here locally, so I think I'm going to sign up for one later at like 3 p.m. And the other thing I completely forgot about on this ship is the Soul hot tub located up here at the very front of the ship on deck 13, or it's probably more like 14. And nobody's in it. Hardly anyone's up here at all. They've got little sun loungers and these staggered decks here that you can sun on. They're not set up right now because I doubt that people are going to be out here since we're in port, but I'm going to test out that water and plop myself right inside there. Well, this is absolutely wonderful. The temperature of the hot tub is perfect. It is a little cool outside, probably in the 50s, but not so cool that you're freezing when you get out. I have spent more time in hot tubs on this cruise than I ever have on any other cruise. Probably because of the weather, but also because there are 5 of them, so there's actually quite a few. Yeah, it's perfect. So I changed my mind on not doing a tour. I'm not gonna book a tour through the cruise line, but I did look at Get Your Guide and found a 1-hour canal riverboat tour that was only $13. So I booked that for 2 p.m. So I'm gonna head off the ship now. Let's go explore. I am on deck 7, so we are going down to deck 4 to disembark. And this is what I'm wearing today. I have a black tank top, some white jeans, and my black walking sneakers, and a button-down shirt just in case it gets chilly. Let's go. I already looked at the map, so I know that I'm heading in this direction to get outside of the port area. And it looks like they are loading some stuff up or offloading and then doing some refueling on the Dawn. And there she is. They did have a little hop-on, hop-off bus that was just parked right here, and it just left a few minutes ago. So that's another option. Oh, it looks like there's one pulling in right now too. Every single part of me wants to go touch the boat.
Oh, look at me! I'm gonna go touch the boat!
But I won't. I'll get yelled at, I'm sure of it. There she is, right in the middle of this town. I love when we dock in places like this. This little boat looks really cool. Looks like you can dine on there and it goes around on the river. Really cool. Alright, off I go. I read online that the architecture here in Riga is Art Nouveau, so I'm hoping I can learn more about that on the walking tour if I make it. I'm noticing they don't really have many crosswalks here, so people are just kind of crossing the road wherever they need to. This is pretty. Cobblestones. Okay, wow, this is gorgeous. This is a statue for an engineer who helped find the basis for crude oil, if I'm reading the sign correctly. Well, this is just gorgeous. There's a little bit of standing water back there, so it must have rained the last few days. So I got lucky with this weather.
Det skulle liksom...
Ja, komma fram. If you have any questions, yeah, feel free to ask me everything you want, okay?
But thanks to the fashion house, Riga Mode's publications, the women of Riga have always excelled with a sense of a good taste and style. It is useful when attending an event, for example, a theater. In the foreground of the building there is a picturesque garden with a fountain, and at the side of the garden there's a monument, a gentleman with his lady and dog. It is dedicated to a former mayor of Riga, George Armistead. He came from a Scottish, Baltic German family rich in traditions, and in 1901 was elected as the Riga mayor. While Armistead was the mayor, a larger part of the Art Nouveau Riga was built.
I think it's in the river. We kept the animals scattered.
One with arcs, stone bridge, and cable bridge. Literally translated, Latvia means much water, and it really is the biggest river in Latvia. Only in the end of 18th century Cartagena officially became a part of Riga. Until that point it was the location for several manors, peasant farms, and inns. Currently, approximately...
Bigger fish.
On the left side, the glazed building with the lighthouse is the Freeport of Riga Authority. But you probably paid attention to the temple and an arc on the right side of the canal. This is a gift from Chinese city Suzhou. In the Kronwall Park, we also have gifts from Germany, Uzbekistan, and Ukraine.
Well, I really enjoyed that tour. That was amazing. I didn't have any idea we were going to be going out all the way to the river to be able to see the cruise ship, but we did, and it was amazing. Of course, the guide was sort of like a robotic voice that was like reading a script, but it was good information. The weather is just so nice, and I loved listening to some of the history and lots of landmarks pointed out along the way. I am not going to be able to make it to the walking tour because it's about a 20-minute walk from here and it's already exactly 3 o'clock, so I'm going to miss the walking tour, but I am thinking about getting some lunch. We passed so many cool spots that I love to go back and walk around in, like garden areas and just waterfront spaces. Taking a slightly different route to get back over kind of near where the cruise port is, but this is where we were just on the boat coming down here, and it's so beautiful. Just had a delicious sandwich and a drink at a restaurant that I just happened to walk by. Randomly, I had another place in mind that I was actually walking towards in the Maps app, and then I just came across a whole bunch of restaurants and picked one and sat down and got a sandwich, which is exactly what I was craving, and it was delicious. Now I'm on my way to St. Pete's Church, which is a landmark here in the area where the walking tour would have started if I had been able to make it to that. So I'll still get to see a couple of the sites just on my own instead of with a guide. Okay, and now I have regrets that I didn't keep walking further because there's more cute areas here. So many restaurants. Someone just pointed out to me that there's a cat up there at the very top of the building, which is amazing. As a cat lover, I love that. I'm gonna have to look that up. Love the architecture here. Absolutely beautiful. This little park area. Here is a decorative sculpture, the head of the leaf. Huh. Looks like we've come to sort of like a market square. Oh, the architecture in here. So one thing I learned on the boat ride is that approximately 40% of Riga is built in the Art Nouveau style, and it actually is the highest concentration of buildings with the Art Nouveau style because of how skinny they are, is what I believe it said. And I can't believe this. Like, look how adorable these buildings are. And so colorful. The little steeples at the top and the chimneys. Oh my gosh. I just absolutely love it. This is gorgeous. And then there's a garden right here in the very middle of the square. I mean, it looks like a legitimate garden that they harvest. Let me read these signs and see what's going on here. This is amazing. Okay, maybe this is an exhibition. This is definitely a garden. Wow, this is so cool. It's like this is a full history of the country, and I started at the wrong end, so I think I have to go back to the other end here and go the opposite direction because Latvia became part of the European Union only in 2004, so it's very recent. Latvia became independent on November 18th, 1989. That's when it became the Republic of Latvia. I'm just absolutely obsessed with this outdoor space here, and the buildings are so cool. I don't want to leave this area. I love it so much. I just want to sit and take it all in. It's so gorgeous. I'm gonna walk in this direction. Maybe I can come back here later, but I do want to go see St. Paul's Cathedral first. I really wish we were staying later than 7 o'clock because I would absolutely come out here and eat dinner in this square. It's so nice here. More outdoor restaurants. More awesome outdoor space. Wow, I love this. And there's the church back there. We're almost there. This is quickly turning out to be one of my favorite places that I have been on this whole cruise. And here is the cathedral. Okay, just got a magnet, and it happened to be the cheapest magnet yet of this trip. And it has a little kitty on it, the cat on the tower that I just saw, so it's perfect. Man, there's so much cool stuff to see here. I could stay here for days. Honestly, this might be a city I plan to come back to and visit again, like on a land trip, because I absolutely adore it here. This Old Town area is gorgeous. There's so many restaurants, so many outdoor spaces. The weather is perfect. It's green. There's plants and trees and all kinds of greenery. It's just perfect. I absolutely love it here. Cannot say that enough. Wow, look at this. And this is right across from the main entrance of the cathedral. So this is the front of St. Peter's Church. I may have said St. Paul's earlier. This is St. Peter's Church. And it was originally built in 1209. Of course, now very little of the original structure remains. And it was damaged during World War II. And so they had to renovate it since then. This is the tallest church in Riga. It's more than 130 meters tall. And you can actually go inside the tower all the way up. There's several viewing platforms. They told us about this on the tour. You can go up and view the city from up there. I'm not sure if you have to book that in advance or if you can just walk in, but I can see people up there right now waving. Okay, the next place I'm gonna go is right around the corner, and it is one of the most famous places in the area. Some more restaurants and some more really cool looking buildings, and these streets are just unreal. I still cannot believe my eyes. I'm just looking around. This is the coolest area. Absolutely beautiful area. Oh, look at these cute little souvenirs. At this shop I just walked by, they have them in the window. Adorable. Wish I had space. But no room in my luggage for that, unfortunately. Ooh. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. This is so incredible. Wow. Are you kidding? Well, there's a lot going on right here in this square. There's something going on over there. It looks like a little mobile ride with drinks. And then we've got the sign here that I tried and failed to get a picture in front of because so many people were just cutting lines. And then we have this incredible building here, and I got to do a little research to figure out what this building is. This is incredible. This city is by far one of my favorite days on this cruise. Wow. Alright, so this is the House of the Blackheads, one of the most iconic and, as you can see, photogenic buildings in Riga. And it was originally built in the 14th century and then rebuilt just in the 1990s, so pretty recently. It was originally built as a guild house for the Brotherhood of Blackheads, which was a group of unmarried foreign merchants. It was the social life center, so there were lots of parties and important meetings and banquets and things hosted here. And it has a sort of a Dutch Renaissance style facade. Obviously very decorated elaborately in gold accents and some extra colors in there, and you've got the gargoyle statues. Really cool. The original building was heavily bombed during World War II, later destroyed by the Soviets, but was reconstructed in 1999 based on the original blueprints, making it a symbol of Riga's resilience and cultural pride. Such a picturesque and iconic looking building. I'm so glad I turned the corner there. And there you can see the statue behind me. I tried to get a picture, didn't work out. Too many people. I think there's a couple of Norwegian tours that are actually ending here right now, or at least stopping right in this area. So probably won't be able to get a picture, but I tried to do a selfie. So we'll see if I got it. But I'm gonna keep wandering. There's one more place I want to go show you, and then who knows? Oh, there's live music over here. This looks like a vibe. Okay, Okay, this wasn't what I was going to show you, but we're actually passing it on the way. So this is sort of an open air market area. It looks like they're playing a hockey game just right here in the square. This is the Ria Cathedral. It's a Lutheran church and it dates back to the 13th century. I believe our guide also said that this building was destroyed during the war as well, so has been restored since, but originally built in 1200s. Wild. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. These are called the Three Brothers. They're the three oldest buildings in Riga, and number 17, which is this one, is the oldest one, built in the late 15th century, Gothic style, likely built by a stonemason or merchant. And then number 19, the middle brother, built in 1646 during the Dutch Renaissance period, features a more elaborate ornamentation and a Baroque gable. And there's an inscription above the door, Soli Deo Gloria, which means glory to God alone. And then number 21, the youngest brother, built in the late 1600s with early Baroque influences, has a more urban townhouse-like feel with decorative arch windows. Very old houses. Lucky to go to this last place without any other tourists around, because I think that I came right after a gigantic group. I am following them now to see where they go next, just in case I missed anything. But that is what I found were kind of the top must-see places in the Old Town of Riga. And I gotta tell you, I love it here. I love it here. I do not want to go back to the ship. I want to stay. That rarely ever happens, but yeah, today I want to stay. Like around every corner, all of a sudden you just see something so picturesque. Incredible views everywhere you look. Look at this street up here. Just look at that street. Is that like a fire hydrant out front? A statue? Who knows? It's probably so old too. Built years and years ago. Just unreal. I really love it here. Well, I don't think I mentioned this before, but Riga is the capital of Latvia. So I am in the capital city of this amazing country, and I don't want to leave. I want to stay here forever. I absolutely love it. Gorgeous. I don't know how I missed this earlier, but here's another sign right in front of the church. I totally missed this. Still a lot of people out here waiting for pictures though, so I won't be able to get one, but back where they are showing the hockey game. Alright, it is time to head back to the ship. I just stopped and got a delicious drink at one of the outdoor restaurants near the market square that I was at earlier, and it's less than an hour before sail away, or what I think is sail away time. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back. I can see the waterfront from here, so I'm just gonna go down there and then follow that back to the ship and get a different view as I make my way back that direction. I have absolutely loved my time here. This has been the best day, I think, of the trip so far. I really feel like I got such a good experience in the Old Town part of this city, incredible city, and I love the canal boat ride as well, so I just have all good things to say about my day here today. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find my way over there to walk along the water. I think I can cross this road up here and then just get on the other side. Then I have a waterfront view my whole walk back to the ship. You could just jump right in and go swimming here if you wanted. I'm sure the water is freezing. But how nice is this? Man, what a city. This sun is glorious right now. It feels so nice. I took my jacket off because it's just so warm. Man, I love it here. I've said that so many times today. Just Such a walkable city. I love that about Europe in general, how everywhere is so walkable compared to the US where we have to drive everywhere or rely on unreliable public transportation. It's amazing how easy it is to get around and just the options that you have to get out and explore. Today was a great day. I'm certain that this was my favorite port day of the cruise so far. I mean, I've had some great days. Copenhagen was amazing, Amsterdam was amazing, but I think this is my favorite port of all of them so far. Okay, I did double check and it is 7 o'clock that we have to be back on board, so it's about almost 6:30 now. Cutting it a little close, but not that much. And line's not too bad, but I want to be out in the sunshine, so I think I'm gonna go up to the pool deck once I get back on board. Just walked up 8 floors, 8 decks. It was a lot. Atrium in the evening. Still light outside. It's 9:30 p.m.
Everybody put those batons in the air. Side to side. Wave it out.
Finally heading to bed. Glow party was tonight. Fun time, but so tired. Now I gotta navigate this hallway to get back to my room.